Hello everyone, this is Alex, and a few days ago I managed to get the art book behind the scenes of Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Now, if you are wondering, I do own lots of other Tim Burton behind the scenes visual companions, and these include The Nightmare Before Christmas, Sweeney Todd, The Demon Barber of Fleet Street, Alice in Wonderland, Dark Shadows, Frankenweenie, and Big Eyes. So if you want to see those videos, click on the link below. But for this video, we're going to be looking at his latest installment, Miss Peregrine. So let's take a look and get right to it. Okay, so this is the cover that has Emma on the front, and these are postcards and letters that were used in the real film. So for example, this letter right here is from Abe to Miss Peregrine about Blackpool. And we start with a foreword by Ransom Riggs, the author of the novel, and of course Tim Burton, the director. And can I just say that I really like this photo here. So chapter 1 is more about, of course, the photographs that inspired Ransom to write the novel, of course, and there's the cover right there. And of course, what inspired Tim to make a movie of it. And so there's a lot of photos, including this one of both the author and director, and I really, really love that photo. And how the script came about, and a lot of this coming up is a lot of conceptual art and sort of storyboards, and they're very beautifully done. I really like them a lot. Especially this one of the garden with the children playing, Emma's shoes and Horace and Fiona and all of that. Chapter 2 really consists of the casting, because of course there's a lot of actors, including the fabulous Eva Green as Miss Peregrine. And so it involves like a lot of how the casting went, and of course there's Terence Stamp and a lot of the adult characters from Florida, and then of course we get to the children, and I love that they sort of make them look like, show the old-timey photographs, and I love this one of Olive right here. And of course the fact that they wanted them to have a very unique style, but when you see them all together, they just all fit together as one big family, and I think they did that really well. As you can see in this group photo here. And then of course other characters like Judi Dench and the Hollows, and of course Samuel L. Jackson. Chapter 3 is, if I remember correctly, more to do with the sets, so especially the locations involving Wales and Florida, of course, and the garden, and of course the beautiful house that was in Belgium. I can't believe that was a real house. That took me by surprise, and these amazing sketches of them. And the village in Wales, some buildings were built from scratch, so it had that sort of Sleepy Hollow vibe. And of course Florida, that reminds me so much of Edward Scissorhands, in a good way, of course, because that's my favourite film. And Blackpool for the climax. That was a lot of fun. And one of my favourite sets is actually the Shipwreck. I remember seeing that in the trailer, and I was so hyped for the movie already. Enoch's room with all the dolls and puppets, and how they made the Grand Pier. Chapter 4 is about costumes, makeup, and hair design, so a lot with Colleen Atwood, and a lot of character photos here and the style that they were going for. So things like Emma's boots that hold her down. And really what made them into the complete look. 5 is more about the filming process. I think the thing that, what I like about the whole book as a whole is that it really goes step by step, the process of the filmmaking, and so there's a lot of stunts, and of course you have to have Tim Burton sketches. So this is more to do with a lot of special effects and how they did a lot of the stunts, and then of course final things like visual effects and the music score. And how they do like the time loop and how they filmed the underwater scene was brilliant. I can't believe it was actually, you know, they were really underwater, and some of the actual sets were there to help them, and the design of the hollows I thought were really creative. And of course the skeletons and the stop motion puppets. I really loved that sequence, even if it only was for a few minutes, because, you know, I love stop motion. And of course, 7 is concluding the whole thing, and plenty of behind the scene photos of just the kids having fun and everything. And I really like that. It shows just the fun. And this one is a back showing you all the time loops. So if you want to visit them, that's absolutely fine, because hey, we're all peculiar, aren't we? Thank you for watching, everyone, and I hope you have a happy Halloween. Bye bye.